Well, yesterday it was sunny in London. You saw the pictures. Kew Gardens with the flowers. This is Kew Gardens. Kew, I think it's called. Yesterday we were at the Royal Greenwich Park. This is how quickly the weather changes in this country, just like New Zealand. So sadly I'm off to Australia, but you'll get pictures of sunny beaches in a couple of months' time. So keep watching. Join on my watch list, because I'm going to show you lots of interesting things in Australia.
I'll go inside.
So we're going to see exotic plants in here, because they heat the floor with steam pipes full of steam, so that these plants can survive in a humid, hot, moist air. It's the palm house. Welcome to Kew's palm house. Tropical and subtropical plants. They can feed us, clothe us, and keep us healthy. So this is where we'll find you a coffee plant, coconut, ginger, sugar, cane. Have you seen a sugar cane? Curry leaf. Do you like curry, the taste of curry? What would our meals taste like without them? So 100 years ago, clipper ships sailed around the world bringing spices that could only grow in hot, temperate climates back to England. So there's the cocoa, there's the ginger. Okay, let's have a look around. The Americas. Let's go to South America. All those poor people getting stung by mosquitoes and getting a virus. It's not malaria, which is probably worse, but another virus. This planet's not designed for human beings. It's designed for everybody, and everyone wants to have a bit of food. And these mosquitoes want our blood. That's what they live off. But why they're infected with a virus, I don't know. And it's hurting mummies with babies that are born with little heads. So that's shocking, what's happening to human beings. So human beings have to be very, very careful what we do with this world that we're in. We have to care for it, and look after it, and get rid of mosquitoes. Mosquitoes lay eggs or larvae in water, just pools of water in the gutter. So that's why we have to have our streets cleaned, and the water runs away in ducts and pipes into the rivers, so there's no breeding ground for mosquitoes. Now poor countries don't have to leave their streets poor. They can all get out there and clean up their streets. That's just, they're all sitting inside, looking out at their dirty roads, puddles everywhere. They're naughty, naughty people living like that. And now they're spreading this virus all around the world. Very naughty, naughty people. Not having decent roads, paved roads that don't collect water. They know that. And in their back gardens there's rubbish everywhere with tins, everything, with water and breeding grounds for these mosquitoes. So you've got to go to school or university and study these things. Sorry to go on at you. You're just watching this by chance. But let me find something interesting. Well, that's from Brazil, whatever it is. Oh, look at the beans. Can you see the little beans? So I wonder what they are, what they taste like. Wow, Justicia. Oh, I've no idea what it is called. They have Latin names for plants because they mean something. Neoregelia, Bromeliaceae. I won't go on, and boy, I'll just show you. There you go. Look at this colourful. Now there we are. There's a little place where the plant collects water inside itself, and there are the seeds growing there. So it collects water. Isn't it clever? How did it work that out as it evolved? So these plants are the last generation of millions of generations of forebear plants that probably look nothing like them, but now this is how they look because of the environment they had to survive in and develop in and mutate in and evolve in. Africa. So I'm sorry if this video cuts off, but the next one will carry on because the camera cuts itself off when it feels like it. 60,000 plant species, Africa, one of the world's biodiversity hotspot. That means there's so many different plants. Diversity means many different species. Bio is plant, I guess. So this is a Madagascar periwinkle. Did you know that? Look at that. Have you seen a periwinkle in this country? I guess there are. I've heard the name. Look at that big name just for. Oh, this is a prickly plant. It's to stop animals trying to eat it. Look. Looks very edible for an animal. So they've got little prickles on it. Was a clever idea, wasn't it? How do you think they worked that out? Not having a brain. How do plants evolve without a brain? And to move, how do they move to a better climate or place to live? These are all questions I've never learnt, but you'll be able to answer them if you just keep on studying and going out and exploring this wide world of ours. So I'm off to all the places in Australia I've never been to. I've heard of a hibiscus. So that's a hibiscus, this one here. This looks like a fern of some kind, doesn't it? Or palm. Let's have a look, it's covered up. Yeah, it is a spindle palm. Why would it be a spindle palm? There's a big palm up there, right to the roof. Wow, look at that. So I'm going to get a nice piece of land in Sawtell and grow all the endangered species that Australia is losing because the farmers don't know the difference between good plants and bad plants. The weeds are the ones that have come from other countries, but the good plants are native plants. They've been there for millions of years, and the poor farmer doesn't get taught at school. You can't pull those plants out. They're our special native plants. So there's botanical gardens near Sawtell that displays all the endangered plants in Australia. So I'm going to take videos of it for you and see if I can help restore some jungle. I might buy some jungle. I don't think they call it jungle, they call it rainforest in Australia. Buy an old piece of rainforest a farmer doesn't want, like Jermaine Greer did, and just let it regrow itself because of the drop seeds, and the stronger plants will suffocate the weaker plants that shouldn't be there, and the good ones survive and bring it back to its natural ecosystem and range of species.